you guys watching right now? You know, because there really isn't a lot of sports going on. So what have you guys been keeping up with?
I'm gonna
Good
jump right in.
question.
Only thing I'm watching that's really lately is Insecure. So I got shout out Issa Rae, shout out HBO, shout out my man Lawrence. I here got the old thing back. I ain't mad at him. Could be a sucker move in some people's opinions, but good quality television right now. Insecure. I got nothing else besides that though.
Hold on, I'm gonna keep it on Insecure real quick. What you think about the whole Molly and Issa? How you feel about that?
Bro, Molly is the worst friend on the planet, in my opinion. I don't know. Like she's like, and then even old boy, when old Asian boy leave her too, you feel me? She gonna be running back to Issa, and she gonna realize she's a shitty friend. So that's just my 2 cents on Molly. I'm team Issa all day though.
I think
And
this situation of two friends kind of growing and growing apart. We're watching Issa, you know, gradually get stronger, you know, as a person, you know, make waves in her career. And you don't think maybe the rift has more to do with just two people going in different directions than Molly being a bad friend?
I think it's her being a bad friend, and also I think some people don't like some people like you where you are. And I think sometimes when you got friends and then you used to being like the superior friend, you feel me? And then like she trying to keep her down. You feel me? Like Issa
Yeah,
trying to level up. So sometimes people like you, but they don't like you doing better than them. So like
different
that could be a
dynamic to
problem
that
in a sense
relationship.
too. It's like, yo, how you gonna still, because that whole situation, you know what I'm saying, you gonna blow up in front of, you know what I'm saying, on her big day. Like, yo, if you're a real friend, you don't do shit like that. And if you're a real
And
friend
I
and you're
don't
trying to
know,
get
man.
something together, you're gonna try to help the person. You're not gonna try to make it hard for the person. Like
I
that's
think
not a real friend.
I think that I watched that show too, man. I got to chime in right here, and I do think that I don't think Molly being the best friend, but I think the beauty of Insecure is that it shows so many situations that we've all been on both sides of. Like if anybody is telling me they haven't been Molly in a friendship, they're lying. Like there's no like, and I think that's the great thing about that show is that it shows sides that we've been on both sides, and the only reason people can feel so strongly against Molly is because we've all been in her shoes before. Maybe not to that extent or to that degree, but we've all been in that shoes where you felt like your friend was doing you wrong and you weren't able to really get it out because of the situation they were going through. You weren't really able to speak up. So I do think she isn't being the best friend, but I think that show does a great job of making you relate to the situation the characters are going through.
No, that's yeah, and they do it in 30 minutes. That's kind of the genius of it. Because I'll sit there and say, nothing happened this episode. And next thing you know, I'm having 5 different conversations about 5 different scenes. So, you know,
Yeah.
I don't want to just hold it on Insecure. It's a good show, but what else you guys want?
Shit, man. I'll be honest. Like, I haven't been watching too much. The wife been back at work, so I've been watching TV with the kids. My son, he's 6 years old. He's on this Dragon Ball Z marathon right now, bro. He's going through all the seasons. I think he just got to where they're about to fight Majin Buu and all that. So yeah, man, I've been watching a lot of Dragon Ball Z recently, man. Like he's really into that. He won't let me turn it off.
Classic anime. It's a good starting point for most people start with Dragon Ball Z. So.
Yeah, that's definitely my intro for him to anime. I'm gonna try to get him into some other things. Y'all got any suggestions?
One Punch Man.
I don't watch too much of anime, but I actually have been watching one called Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, man. It's on Netflix. Pretty good show. A couple of the homies put me onto it. I've been keeping up with it. But another thing I've been watching recently, I've been checking out these 30 for 30 docs. I don't know if you guys peeped the Lance Armstrong one. But man, Lance Armstrong, an interesting dude, man. He conned us with the Live Strong bands. In fact, he may be the reason that you got these good ass sports fans right now. Matter of fact, if you want these good ass sports fans, just go ahead and DM us. We'll mail it to you free of charge, man. Just send a DM. We got you. We'll send you 2, matter of fact. But yeah, the fact that Lance Armstrong was able to just pull at the heartstrings of America while being a steroid abuser on the flip side and lying to the people. It's a crazy story. I suggest everybody check it out. They got some time.
Yeah, I mean,
that was pretty interesting, Lance Armstrong's story. Honestly, I didn't know he was as I didn't know he was like. He's a pretty. Yeah, he's quite a character. You know, expect somebody riding a bike to be like that. He's got an edge to him, man. I didn't know, man. I didn't know. I did not know, man. That dude is turned out.
Turned up.
Yeah, turned up and turned out.
Yeah.
But I ain't even mad at him though. You know, it's some. It making me. Lance Armstrong made me wonder. He made me wonder because he really did. You know, little things you do. You know, we. Sometimes I have been the victim of get it done by any means mentality. You know what I mean? And we all want to win. You know, look at the Patriots and Tom Brady and them boys. You know, everybody call Tom Brady the GOAT. Nobody talking about him deflating balls and stuff. You know, I know that's connected to Lance Armstrong. No pun intended. I'm just saying that. But like, you know, nobody be talking crazy about Tom, man. But Lance, you know what I'm saying? Get it done by any means. You know what I'm saying? So, unfortunately, he joins the ranks with Mark McGuire and Roger Clemens and all that. Yeah, that deflated balls joke was strong. That was a strong one. Yo, that was strong.
So, is there any other shows and documentary movies you guys been watching?
Can't think of anything on top of my head, to be honest.
Man, y'all know I'm always throwing it back to the old school stuff, man. So, you know, I actually just recently watched the original Men in Black classic.
Yeah.
Yo, all right. We talking about
I
classic.
hated the new one.
Remember the Titans, dog. I was feeling reminiscent. Feeling like we need something like that right now. Feel me?
Yeah.
A little racial tension turned into a good story. Feel me? Where the Gary Bertiers at, man?
Good underdogs.
Where the Gary Bertiers at, man? We need the Gary Bertiers to step up, man.
We need a lot of them.
We need a couple more of them, man.
Personally, I haven't too much of anything. I've been glued to the shit show that is the presidency. But we got some good animes. Any Shonen Jump. Naruto's a good one for kids. One Piece, good one for kids. A lot of good stuff on Netflix. 7 Deadly Sins, a lot of good stuff. 30 for 30. Robin. I know I talked about that Robin. My homie Kelly, MGK, she told me Robin 30 for 30 was good. So y'all check that out too. And also check out GoodAssSports on Spotify. Check us out on Twitter. Download the app. Before I take us out, anything anybody else wants to say, because it's been a long week. It's been a long 2 weeks. We took that last week off, to kind of gather our thoughts and, let the world play out. So any thoughts on any of that?
Yeah, I got one more thing I want to throw out here. Unfortunately, I am not watching it. So I'm also putting this out here. I'm shouting out, but I'm also shouting out I need an HBO Max password because I need to watch this right now. It's not what I'm watching, but it's what I want to watch. I'm going to shout out another Rutgers grad, homegirl at Pack Rat. If y'all know her, she crazy on the Vine with the dancing videos and all that. She on this show right now. It's called Legendary Max. I just realized I got HBO. Got HBO Max. I can't watch the homegirl on that. If somebody got the HBO Max password, we'll hook a brother up. Check her out. She out here dancing, killing it. Megan Thee Stallion on that joint too. So if you want to watch this for Megan, I won't blame you. But yo, telling you, this girl dance. I'm just saying, shout out Pack, shout out Rutgers. You feel me? I got that one. Had to do it right. Can't forget you, girl.
Hey, we getting a little feedback. I think they're investigating this thing, like our comments on Drew Brees.
I'm gonna say Black Lives Matter one too many times.
Hey, Black Lives Matter. Let me y'all say sports for the culture, fellas.
Sports for the culture. Yes, sir.